point, I am looking for a sharpener because this is not cool. This might be a lot for an everyday look for some of you. For some of you, it may not be, but I honestly think whatever you feel most comfortable in is what you need to do with your face, your hair, everything else. Like, I have seen all the negativity on YouTube lately, and it is out of hand. Like, it is insanity. I just don't understand how somebody can sit there and critique somebody else so much. Like, what are you doing with your life? Okay, so what I do with my eyebrows, I just kind of fill in the basic shape they already are growing in. And then the areas that I'm growing them in at, I just kind of fake it in that area with little short strokes. And then I take my waterline pencil and I go underneath like that. So I do that, and then I actually take this flat brush right here, and it's just an e.l.f. brush. It's really inexpensive, and I just kind of go over it like that to sculpt that brow even more, because it's not really even gonna do anything, but to the eye, to people looking at you, it does. Because, I mean, you can tell that this is all, like, you know, sculpted out if you really look at it. The Maybelline Nudes palette, like that, and I use a fluffy brush. Most of the time I use this really thin one. It's by Sheer Cover. I guess I used that at one point. But it's like really just fluffy and perfect for the crease. And I just start with the, hang on. I start with that color right there in the Maybelline Nudes palette. I just put it in the crease to start the crease colors. And then the next thing I reach for is always soft brown, no matter what I am doing with my eyes. And I just put that in the crease next, like so. Yeah, like that. And most of the time I do like a little bit of sparkle in my eyes, and that is usually achieved with my Tan Pigment from MAC. That's it right there, and I've had it since June, and I literally just take like a tiny bit off of this lid. And I know I probably should use a brush, but I feel like I can really just get it in that inner corner without the brush more easily. Yeah. And then I kind of take it farther out too. But I have never reached in this pot, this pigment pot. Yeah. I've never reached inside of this. I just get it off that lid, that little inner lid part that comes in it. If you want it to be even more foiled, then you would just take a flat shader brush. Yeah. This is a MAC one, but I mean, you can use any flat shader brush. And you would spray it with something like Fix Plus, or you could use, you know, any kind of facial spray. Just dab that on top, and it will make it stand out even more. With the color scheme, which, I mean, pretty much recently that's all I wear is this cranberry matte color. And yes, my soft brown broke, and it was like the end. I just take it on this brush. This is just, it just says eyeshadow brush. I have no clue where I got it. And start working it into that outer third and up a little bit, like that. And then I do it on the other side. Because I want most of the color to be, you know, right where that part of my lid is. And then I go with my big fluffy brush, and you can either get some more of the Nude palette, that color right there, which I think is a great dupe for MAC Samoa Silk. I used to use that for this purpose, and kind of use it to blend out that area. And then if you want it to be a little bit smoky, then you can either take a pencil brush, or I'd like to take this little eyeliner brush. Like, this is the one that came with a liquid eyeliner. And I like to take a little bit of soft brown and a little bit of the cranberry and just go on that lower lash line to about the middle. And if it looks too dark, you can definitely grab something, you know, small, like that. Like your flat shader brush, or even a fluffier brush, and go back and buff it out. I am using Maybelline New York Master Precise in the color black. And what I do to do eyeliner, I just go close to my eyelashes and then kind of go out from it, and then I do it again but I go a little bit above it, and then I go in a wing shape like that. Is I'll take the same colors again, the soft brown and the cranberry, and I will just deepen and darken that crease and deepen and darken the inner corner.
Can't help myself. You got me on lockdown, spinning round. Now I'm falling in under a spell.